No one's first day of college is the same. Most of us have no idea what we're doing, while others are already prepared for their first exam. Naturally, the minute you walk into that classroom, you begin doubting yourself and your abilities. Rule of thumb: chin up, positive vibes only, and remember, you got this. What up guys, Charisma Gay here and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to provide you with some tips on how to prepare for your first day of classes and also some of the things to expect. One of the things I would highly recommend that you do even before the first day of school arrives is that you ensure that you have an available copy of your class schedule. So whether it is print form or you have it digital so it's on your phone, then just ensure that you have access to it. It is essential because it basically lets you know everywhere you're supposed to go, what classes you have, and the times you have them. So if you checked out my back to school supply videos, in there I provided you guys with some essential back to school items that you would probably be thinking about getting, and in there I talked about folders, which is something some of you may be thinking about getting. So go ahead, click the link in the description, or you could just click the eye icon that should be right here and you can watch that video. Think of your first day of classes as if you're going for a job interview. You don't want to be late. If you're a driver, this gives you ample time for you to find a parking spot, and if you're someone who's not used to your school's environment, then this gives you an enough amount of time so that you can find someone to probably help you locate your classroom. Another advantage of arriving on time is that you're able to go in, pick whatever seat you have, because trust me, that might be your potential seat for the entire semester, so choose wisely. So if you're someone who gets easily distracted in classes, your best bet would be to avoid the back row seat and get a seat that's probably in the middle or nearer to the front. And if you have problems seeing from far distances, then that would also be an option where you would pick a seat that is closer to the blackboard and also to the professor. Come prepared on the very first day of classes to start taking notes, because some professors, they start immediately. So if you need some tips on the items that you need for back to school, especially for university, as I said before, check out the video that's in the description box, or you can click the eye icon right here. I provided the essential tools that you needed, also while saving you some money. For those of you who get super nervous when you have to introduce yourself, you don't really have to worry about that in university, because oftentimes your classroom is too big for everyone to introduce themselves. So the only introduction that will happen is the university professor or lecturer introducing themselves to the class. Pay attention to the syllabus. So the syllabus is basically an outline of the course, the things that are expected of you. On it, it will also have assignment, the percentages, and also the professors or lecturers' office hours. All of those things will be on your syllabus. So it is your duty to pay attention, listen to everything that the professor outlines on that day. But in the end, you're responsible for going over it later on, picking out the things that are really important, such as due dates for assignment and all of that, and tests and quizzes, and writing it down in like a personal organizer. Also, if you have any questions in regards to like an assignment or a project, that would be a best time for you to go through it and then go to your professor during their office hour to ask them any questions that you may have. Do not lose this paper. It is very essential for you. You will always need to refer to it once in a while. So just keep it in a safe space, such as a folder, and your life will be easy from there. Another thing that usually comes up on the first day of classes is the textbook that you need to use in the class. So your professor is going to go through and tell you if you need X, Y, and Z textbooks, which one you use more, and all of that. So pay attention to that. It will also be listed on your syllabus, the author's name, all of that will be on it in case you need to go and purchase it later. If you're looking for a way to save money on textbooks because those are really expensive, then you can click the link that's in my description box as well. I wrote a blog on how to save money on textbooks. There are 6 easy ways and they're really short, sweet and spicy and to the point, so go ahead and check that out. The thing about university is that it's different. It's a new experience, but I am telling you, do not get intimidated by any of your classmates or even by the professors. Some of them on the very first day, they will seem a little bit intimidated by some of the things they require from you or some of the things they might say in terms of like passing mark, but they usually just tell you that for your own good, so that you basically know high school and university are two different things, so you need to put in the work if you want to see results in their classes. It's okay to feel nervous and it's okay to feel anxious. Those feelings are going to be normal. Do not feel like you're alone in this. Other students in the classroom are having those same exact thoughts, and as you go throughout university, you will make friends with some of them. Some of them might be in your study group. You may grow relationships with them, and that will just help to make your university experience and the semesters to come a better one. Finally, at the end of all of this, if you feel the need to add an extra class or to drop a class for whatever reason, go ahead and get that done in your very first week of classes, because the longer you take to drop a class, the more and more it will be harder for you to get all of your money reimbursed to you. Well guys, that's the end of this video. I hope that it was helpful. If it was, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that like button, and also subscribe to my channel so that you can get more videos in this series, Surviving University. I hope that you guys have an awesome first day of school. Don't worry, you got this. Don't forget to do road and do things, and until next time, Maggie is out.